Many people say Fiesta, Texas is the best legacy Six Flags park, but after visiting Six Flags Great America, I have some thoughts to share that might challenge this. When you visit a theme park, you're likely going to have a good or bad experience based on how your day went. Many different factors during your theme park day can significantly contribute to your opinion towards it and the chances of coming back to the park. Today, I'm giving you a review of potentially the best legacy Six Flags park, Six Flags Great America. Make sure to stay till the end where I'll reveal whether or not this is my new favorite. Now sit back and relax, cause this is your comprehensive review of Six Flags Great America. First impressions matter, whether it's a job interview or meeting someone to sell something. First impressions say a lot about who you are and what you believe in. First impressions on roller coasters and parks matter too. As I was walking up to the park entrance, I was already impressed by the park skyline. With Superman and Max Force right in the front, it was a beautiful sight to see. As I walked into the front gate, there was classical music playing along with the very nice looking environment. The water fountain and two-story carousel made me feel like I was visiting a quality park. After visiting other legacy Six Flags parks like Over Texas and Magic Mountain, I wasn't expecting a super nice park atmosphere. However, the park completely exceeded my expectations. It was on par with legacy Cedar Fair parks like Kings Island. Entering through this beautiful front gate made me excited to explore the rest of the park and try out all of their amazing roller coasters. I would rate the first impressions an 8 out of 10 for a very welcoming experience. A nice plaza and fountain area and hyped up energy for your day at the park. Park atmosphere and theming. I found the park to look really nice with a good layout and nice walking paths. It wasn't a confusing layout to walk through. A lot of buildings and architecture looked really nice, and most things weren't run down or outdated compared to some other Six Flags parks. I noticed that a lot of the coasters were themed to something and had some cute scenery like X-Flight, Wrath of Rakshasa, and Batman the Ride. It was really surprising to find this. Some coasters like Demon had a soundtrack for the ride, and I honestly thought that was pretty cool. As you're walking around, you think to yourself, this is a really nice park and has some nice thematic elements. Hot days aren't too much of a problem because the park has 3 different water rides to go on. They have 2 log flumes and 1 river rapids ride. They also have a lot of drink stations and shaded areas for rest. Having a park with all these qualities is great and makes your day that much better. I would give park atmosphere and theming a 6.5 out of 10 because the park looks nice but doesn't hold up to most top tier parks. The food at the park. As you're walking around, there are plenty of food places to choose from, and that's really great for people who are hungry and might need something to eat while in a certain area. That's definitely me. The park offers many food options to guests to choose from, so something is guaranteed to float your boat. One food spot I found that I went to a lot in particular was a food court with many different options to choose from, including chopsticks, macho nachos, burgers, and pizza. The park does have many great restaurants all around, but they don't have any sit-down places. The food quality isn't the greatest either, but some spots do serve excellent selections. I would definitely put it above average food for a theme park, but it's not anything special. All-day dining is worth it because you can try different foods all day. I would rate the food at the park a 7 out of 10 for a great variety of items and a lot of restaurants available, but not super great in terms of quality. The coaster lineup, the most important part of a theme park. The park has a total of 16 coasters, including the kids' coasters. I didn't ride American Eagle, Flash Vertical Velocity, and the Joker due to time constraints and as well as Flash being closed the whole time I was there. I visited on a Friday night and the whole day Saturday, so I didn't get to do everything I wanted to. The Flash was high on my priority list, with the coaster model becoming more rare, but didn't happen because the ride was closed for maintenance the entire time I was there. I found their coaster lineup to be quite stacked with Raging Bull, Max Force, Goliath, and many other really great coasters. Raging Bull was the best B&M hyper coaster, and Max Force is one of the best accelerations on any roller coaster. It literally feels like you're being shot out of a gun. It's that intense and fast. Wrath of Rakshasa is also a really good dive coaster in my opinion. It features dive loops and some forceful ZRG rolls. By the way, a lot of the rides at the park feature some kind of inversion roll. I found that to be interesting. I guess the park really likes them. All of the coasters are rides you can't miss when going to the park. One wooden coaster that really caught me off guard was Viper, and Viper is an insanely underrated wooden coaster. I don't want to say too much about it since this video isn't focused on it, and I might have to make a separate review for it, but anyways, the ride has insanely tight turns and really good airtime help. I also rode at night, making the experience a lot better. The main point is that there are a lot of great rides at Six Flags Great America with different varieties. I could talk a lot about specific rides, but I'll save it for another video. As for ride operations, they were pretty good. Many rides were on 2 trains and dispatch times were good. Only a few rides were on 1 train, and I think that's because they had to be. Their intent was to have good capacity running, so that's a positive sign for busy days. I would give their coaster lineup a 9 out of 10 for great variety and quality coasters, as well as plenty of coasters with good theming on certain rides. Six Flags Great America is a beautiful park and definitely is better than some of the other legacy Six Flags parks in many ways. The park seems in way better condition than many other Six Flags parks and doesn't feel run down at all. You might even argue that it's the best legacy Six Flags park in the chain for amazing rides and a really great park. Six Flags Magic Mountain might have the best ride collection, and Fiesta Texas might be more pretty, but Six Flags Great America is good at both. If you've been to other Six Flags parks and then go to Great America, I'm sure that you will be very surprised to see it in such good shape. I could totally put this as the best legacy Six Flags park, but it's based on what you're looking for. Overall, the ride collection, guest experience, and atmosphere at this park is really good. These are just my thoughts on Great America. You have to go to the park to experience it yourself. If you found this video helpful for your next trip, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more theme park related content.